We're under attack! We're under attack!
What is it?
Fair enough.
Right away.
Let's make this quick.
This way, right?
Damn it, we lost a sector.
Made your choice?
Huh?
This will hurt, pale skin.
Our cow grows strong.
Damn it! I need healing.
Not happening. I can't focus.
Balraka, stop! This is over. Your champion has been defeated. Chieftain, the outpost has been built. Our borders have expanded.
Pale-skin.
We're under attack!
Alright, why not?
Just give the word.
We're under attack!
Blasted armor. What's next?
Good news. We finished researching a new technology. They got one of our heroes!
Corporal? That's the way? Sure. Damn it! I need healing!
No reason to worry, boy.
We need.
Yes. No.
Yes?
Don't die on me, will you? We need you.
Come on! Don't die on us now! Something we need?
Damn it, we lost a sector.
Let's do this.
We should get moving. I'll keep you shielded!
Sure.
We're under attack!
That's the way.
For the fire wielders!
Yes. Damn it! I need healing. Help! Please! Damn it! I need healing.
They got one of our heroes!
Help! Please! This way, right? Alright, why not? Stay with me, will you?
So, what's the plan?
Help! Please! Damn it, I need healing. Help! Yes. Please!
Here we go.
Yes?
You got it.
Blasted armor.
Zarek guides me.
Fair enough.
Danger
Let's
up
do
ahead.
this.
More fighting.
Let's
Does
burn
this never
this.
end?
Focus, Syria. Focus.
Fine.
That way?
This will be a masterpiece.
Damn it, we lost a sector.
Huh?
Chieftain, the outpost has been built. Our borders have expanded.
All right, here goes
They
nothing.
will fall. You read my mind.
Get ready.
We're under attack! We're under attack!
Not now.
Yes.
Danger up ahead.
Here we go.
I'll keep you shielded.
Help me! Damn it, we lost a sector. Help me!
Understood.
Let's burn them. We're under attack! They got one of our heroes!
Uh-huh.
Fine.
I need help over here.
Just give the word. No. Don't die on me, will you? We need you. Fair enough. Let's do this.
We're under attack!
What do we need?
You got it.
Got it.
Sounds like a plan. Sure.
More fighting. Does this never end? Help! Not now.
Fair enough. We're under attack!
Get ready.
Pale skin.
Let's...
Yes.
What do you want?
All right. Why not?
For the fire wielders!
All right.
Sounds
This
like
way,
a plan.
right? Will do.
You got it.
Understood. I'll keep
All right. Here goes nothing.
What's next?
That way?
Sure. We should get moving. More fighting. Does this never end? They will
Fair
fall.
enough. Let's do this.
Fine.
We're under attack!
Danger
Get
up
ready.
ahead.
Here we go.
I'll keep you shielded. All right. Is this really necessary?
It's done. His Cal is destroyed.
But where's Krell?
Hiding, I guess. Just as...
Enough.
Elder Zilrak, where is Krell?
In the pit. There shall be no more bloodshed. He will now face you as he should have from the start.
Willie. So far all he's done is run.
Well, he can't anymore. This is Zarek's will, and he knows it. Follow me.
Fine. Lead the way. Fine.
Something you need?
Now would you look at that? Yes?
Sure.
Alright, why not?
Zarek guides me.
Got it.
Good move.
That's the way.
Sure.
Understood.
Sounds like a plan.
This way, right?
Fine.
You got it. That way?
Blasted armor.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Huh?
Are you sure this isn't a trap?
I am. Zilrak is the eldest priest of the Fire Wielders. He's been opposing Krell from the start.
Sure.
Whatever's
Fair
necessary.
enough. Let's do this.
That's the way? Alright, why not? This way, right? blasted armor.
It is time.
This is...
There can...
Fuck the traditions!
You're the traitor, Krell. You never cared for the fate of our people. This was about you. Careful.
What?
All right. Enough of the talk.
It has begun. Don't intervene.
Bloody traitor! You won't get away with this! Ah! Balrak, I'll crush you! Zarek!
Gore, by Zarek's blood, by his fire, and by his will, I hereby proclaim you the new Hyden of the...
I know many of today. It was avoided, but it was, and as the struggle tells. Thank you, Tahar. You made this possible.
I'm just glad.
So am I. One more question, though. What do you fight for?
We're trying to stop the Bloodburn. We've made camp in the lost city of Mullandir, and it seems that, but without troops, we can't get them.
I will be there too. I want to know who I'm fighting with. Until then, Tahar. And may your blood never boil.
Yes? What do we need?
Sarah
way.
guides me.
we are again. This place still gives me the chills.
Well, at least we now have our new orcish friends.
You don't seem happy.
I just don't like the idea of putting...
Revolts tend to be blood.
I know, but... never mind.
In any case, with
Though it might be wise to look for more support first. We don't know what to expect there.
There you are again. Gore's new friend. I truly hope he knows, but to be fair,
Thank you.
chieftain, and if you're willing to invest some coin,
I want to train.
all right? Here's what we can do.
Interesting. Let's see. What do we need? Now would you look at that? What's next?
So, this is your place. Huh. Interesting. I like the architecture.
You like it?
Yes, imagine an orc who isn't all about pike. Either way, let me know if you need my
Will do. Thanks, Kier.
Yes, yes.
Closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. A fair offer.
Yes, yes.
Trade. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by next.
Interesting. Yes? Yes.
What do you want?
Just checking how you're settling in.
I'm good. Thanks. Interesting place you found yourself here. I'll give you that.
How did you end up in Barca Gore?
It's a long story. Suffice to say, I've been on the road for quite some time now. Barca Gore just happened to be my last spot before I ran into... Let's talk about you instead. You gathered a ton of followers, one outcast after another. Tell me, Tahar, do you trust them?
I'm still trying to figure...
Good luck with that. To be honest, I don't understand how you can do it. You have that look about you, and it's driving me nuts. It lit...
What do you mean by that?
I've observed you on the way back from Barca Gore. The way you move, the way you talk. I get why other people follow your lead. I really do. You simply have some kind of... You give people hope. I guess that's what it boils down to. You attract outsiders, and you get...
How is that a bad thing?
It's a bad thing because you're too careless. All these people, did it ever occur to you that they're outsiders for a reason? The treacherous orc? Still, you trust them. Even if you put your stern face on, I can see that you do. And it's why people follow you. But trust does... But let's stop this right here, okay? I'm sure you have things to do, huh?
So?
Well, there isn't that much to know about me, Tahar. I'm a demonologist from Kalea, and I've been on the...
Wait.
Yeah. And I know I don't have the accent.
What made you come to Northander?
Long story. and I don't want to talk about it. Anything else, Tahar?
Can you tell me more about Calais?
It's a pretty general question, Corporal.
What are Calayans like, compared to Nortandians?
Huh. Good question. I don't spend that much time socializing, so I don't know if I can... But all in all, Calayans are a lot less stiff than you Nord folks. Calayans like to sing, to dance, and to fuck. They do it a lot, sometimes at the same time. They admire philosophy and magic. On the other hand, the people are two-faced. That's a lot better here in Nortander. You have your little intrigues, but you generally say what you mean, which Calayans see as almost primitive.
Calais is a city-state, isn't it? Like Everlight.
Yeah. Well, almost. When people say Calais, they usually refer to the chain of islands in the Sea of Dreams. A couple of miles from... However, only the big one in the middle is really inhabited. And that one's pretty much just a massive city called Calais. Nobody can remember the names of the other... But yeah, it's essentially a city-state. And even though Calais is small, it's very powerful. You know...
Rich as a Calayan, isn't that how they say?
Yeah, though that ignores the fact that there's thousands of Calayans starving to death in the slums.
Do you happen to know if Calais is affected by the blood brew?
Don't think so, no. At least I haven't heard anything.
There's been a lot of tension between Nortander and Calais during the Mage War.
I haven't been back since, so I couldn't tell you. But according to the sailors, things have got...
Never mind. I'll be going. Got it.
Zal Raka.
Gore, how are you and the Fire Wielders settling in?
All right, I guess. Though there've been some quarrels between my warriors and these mercenaries. But don't worry, I took care of it. And that Rowan promised to do the same. Nonetheless, Tahar, I have to say it. I don't like this place. Not at all.
Why not?
Well, I guess it's the people who once lived here. The Shapers. They...
Corrupted?
Yeah. Their customs, their culture. They were completely detached from the order of nature.
How so?
Do you even need to ask? Just look around. Ghost warriors, strange machines. They thought they were above everything. Even the gods. And
well, they're...
maybe. But I can... Anyway, nothing we can do about it. If the Shapers caused the blood burn, I understand why we need this place. Huh?
What's it like to change form? I've been wondering about that.
I can imagine. If it taught me one thing, then it's how foolish it is to put the mind above every other aspect of the body. Many people do.
What do you mean?
Because the shape of our flesh is so much more than just a shell. It defines us. When I take on the form of a wolf, for example, it's a different version of...
A different version?
Yes. You can't understand if you haven't been there. But I guess you could say that when I'm taking a thirst for the hunt, thinking as part of a pack, just when I was young and first started shifting, the creature always dominated. It was like a feverish dream, and I had almost no control over my actions. With time, it got better.
Did you ever completely lose control when...
In the beginning, yes. But the Elder always made sure I was in a controlled environment when I did my first transformations.
How does it feel to shift into a...
Strange. Being a mammal, a wolf or bear, the way you see, the way you perceive, the way you feel. The first time I shifted, I couldn't bear it from...
Yeah, I imagine. How do you learn a new form?
That's complicated. First you have to understand that creature, observe it. Then there's what we shamans call the first joining.
How does that work?
I can't explain it. It's like your first bloodshed. It can't be explained, only experienced.
So in theory, could you transform into anything? Even, say, a wyvern? A dragon?
In theory, yes. In practice, there's no known shapeshifter who has ever done that.
Why not?
First off, there aren't many dragons around to study. And even if there were, you are... Secondly, transforming into something that enormous, it can be lethal. Our minds. Only some years ago, there was talk of an Ash Reaver shifter who had attempted to morph into a troll. He succeeded, so you see why most shifters...
Wow.
Sure.
Back in Bar Gagor, you told me that you think the orcs... Do you consider your culture to be...
Inferior? No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm glad to be a fire wielder, and not a human or an elf.
Why?
Because not so unlike the Shapers, your culture is... You like to tell yourselves you're more than the animals you slaughter for food. You call yourselves civilized, but of course you don't admit to it. You want to be better than that. And the result are lies, intrigue, wars, and assassination.
That might go for some, but not all.
Maybe. So no, I don't consider a fool such as Krell was one. They're the reason your race looks down on us. If Zakrak had wanted us to be ever-fighting, ravaging brutes, every brawl, every battle, every war has to have a purpose. It isn't something done for pleasure.
In other words, violence and war are good and necessary, but only with...
Yes, and it should be learned from. That's where most orcs disagree. They claim to value wisdom, and as you see, this is why our culture has stagnated. In its current state, there will never be an orc empire, a great...
So what you want is to lead your...
You make it sound so dramatic. For now, the Fire Wielders are a good start. And by helping you, they will hopefully see...
Don't you think a world without violence is possible?
No.
Why? Isn't...
We should aspire to a lot of things. But tell me, Tahar, this world has existed for millennia. And
at times, yes.
At times, as I said, our very existence is based on conflict. Finding food, not your people, with your warm clothes and banquets, try all in your power because ultimately, there's as much thirst for... What we orcs believe is that we should embrace it, that we should just face the truth, even if it's ugly. That the ways of nature can't be changed.
So what? Do we just kill each other whenever we feel like it?
No, that's what Krell wanted. And that's as stupid as denying the struggle altogether. What we need is a way to channel our urges. Ceremonial battles, arenas, a society that is centered around survival and strength, and gains, rather than loses to...
All right, let's get to the chase.
Find the Forge Stone.
That's about it. Area thinks that someone removed the Nexus Stone, and now that we have a small army backing us up, we can...
Yeah, we suspect one of the stones to be in the desert of Aenir's Blade, probably in the possession of the Iron Falcons, whereas the other one is on an unknown island.
An unknown island?
Correct. And yes, the...
Wait. I am not certain, but I might know what that island...
I think so.
Well, that's fascinating. 2 years ago, there was an archaeologist in Everlight who claimed the same.
Did he find it?
That is a complicated story. But building a ship would take a month, and this is a...
Well, it does sound...
And intriguing. So, where do we go?
I'll think about it.
Will do, Corporal.